What's up everyone? Andrew here of Techstar TV. Na-late ko no. Wala na akong late na ako dire sa Iyal. Taas kayo ang traffic. So makita ninyo. For today's video guys, ang event karon sa enspace kay All Aboard Startup Cebu Mixers. Ang topic karon for All Aboard Startup Cebu Mixers is about EdTech, and I've also heard about a little bit of a music tech, something like that. Let's find out. So nanagita sa Latitude Building and padulong ni kita sa enspace. I'm going to 14th floor. So padulong sa 14th floor para sa All Aboard Startup Cebu Mixers. Excited ko? So let's go! Karon sulod ni kita no sa enspace registration booth. Hello guys.
The skills that is needed in the market. But they will launch a Unilab education to help the skills force in the nursing, medicals in the field. Because they wanted to provide education based on what the industry needs. That's something that we can look into. EdTech is not just on the formal education side. EdTech is primarily everything that provides education. We wanted to provide like knowledge or imparting, trainings. That's EdTech. It doesn't have to be the K-12, higher ed, formal education. But I believe that the EdTech startup is an industry where a lot of us Filipinos should look into. The government alone cannot solve all of the problems in the Philippines. We have to take our place also and help out. Especially our students. You have the brightest minds. You have to find your place. Like, instead of being part of the problem, like when, say for example, you complain, instead of being part of those who complain, why not be the solution? Think about it. How can I help in this industry? That should be the question that we always have to think about. How can I help?
I do have a few questions from your talk. First is, among those gaps that you presented, what is one gap you observe is still largely unaddressed right now in the Philippines?
I think it's more on the connectivity, although that's very, I don't know, but connectivity is really something. I've been to Cambodia and other third world countries, and I can say they're poorer than us in a lot of ways, but their connection is really very strong. You can get internet at $1 for 7 days, 5G. Very affordable, right? You can use that internet. I think that's one of the problems. In fact, we created a solution. Right now it's facial recognition, but we have to make it as an offline program.
Given that reality in the Philippines, do you think that our EdTech solutions right now are being accessible to those marginalized communities, or do you feel that in some way it is reinforcing those existing inequalities, and what should be done to address those?
Actually, it's very challenging. In fact, our system, when we started selling to schools, most of the questions are, is this available offline?
For Edfolio, how many clients do you have? How do you see yourself expanding across the country? Is that as a solution that you provide to schools in terms of the content that you share?
To be honest, when I started Schooltech and Edfolio is the name of the company, but we already have 2 solutions. In fact, we have 3 now, which is the facial recognition. Edfolio is kind of going in the direction where we're creating a lot of solutions for schools and integrating them all together. So I see our company to be the ones being used by all of the schools in the Philippines, if not outside. I see our solution to be the ones being used by not just private schools, but also in the public schools.
So we decided to create a company that's pretty much pro artist.
Alright, and just like that, muna to siya ang All Aboard Startup Cebu Mixers para karong buwan na all about EdTech, empowering EdTech. Hello guys, kumusta? Sa karon nga All Aboard Startup Cebu Mixers, gini-encourage yun no mga startup founders or mga enthusiast nga arita diri sa education space nga business no, because ang ilang gina-point out is daghan pigid kaayo nga areas nga pwede makatabang ang startups or technology itself. Gina-point out po nila nga dili lang pud sa eskwelahan di ay kutob ang education space or kanang established institution ba for my education. Napag dahil siya beyond sa eskwelahan, pwede siya kanang mga trainings, seminars, even kaning mga education for special needs. Dako yun siya nga opportunity diha no sa mga startups nga makahelp sa education space. So as the world is evolving, maka-evolve ang world, magkalibog ang kalibutan, but there are these people that can help us understand kanang mga nalibga nato. Maybe pwede na nato gamiton as inspiration for our edtech startups in the future. I don't know. Enjoy this episode, guys. So be sure to follow us on our platforms. See you next time. All aboard Startup Cebu Mixers.